The German Dharmaduta Society was founded by Asoka Weeraratna on the 21st of September 1952. It was initially known as the Lanka Dhammaduta Society. It is dedicated towards spreading the message of the Buddha in Germany and other Western countries. It owns and maintains the Berlin Buddhist Vihara, Das Buddhistische Haus in Germany, which is the oldest Buddhist temple in Europe and indisputably the key symbol of the growing Buddhist cultural links between Sri Lanka and Germany. The idea of forming a society to propagate Buddhism in Germany and other Western countries dawned on Asoka Weeraratna, a young businessman dealing in jewelry and Swiss wristwatches while he was on his first business visit to Germany in 1951. Asoka became aware of the growing hunger in Germany, which was slowly recovering from total devastation in the Second World War, for an alternative moral and spiritual philosophy that placed a very high emphasis on peace and non-violence. War-weary Germans, failing to find answers to their personal and their country's political problems in their own Western religious traditions, without resorting to violence, were anxiously seeking to experiment with moral and ethical ideas emanating from the East. About the same time, in post-independent Sri Lanka, Lankans, for the first time after 450 years of colonial rule, were beginning to dream of new vistas, unfettered by the restrictions of the foreign-dominated past. They were acquiring a new sense of historical destiny and a growing confidence that they were capable of playing a larger role in world affairs than hitherto was thought possible. Taking Buddhism to the West was one of these ambitious ideas, which fired the energy and imagination of the Buddhist public, particularly that of the Mahasangha. On his return from West Germany, and convinced of the potential for the growth of Buddhism in that country, Asoka established the Lanka Dhammaduta Society on the 21st of September 1952, which was later renamed the German Dharmaduta Society on the 8th of May 1957. Venerable Jnanatiloka Mahathera, the well-known German scholar-monk, was the first patron of the society. Amidst other objectives, the society was formed for the following purposes: to establish and maintain a Bhikkhu Sangha in Germany and other countries in the West, and to provide means and conditions necessary for such Bhikkhu Sangha to live the religious life in accordance with Vinaya rules and to engage in Dhammaduta work, and to found and maintain institutions in Germany and other countries in the West for the propagation of Buddhism and Buddhist culture, and to assist existing institutions in such work. In 1953, Asoka Weeraratna, who was by this time the honorary secretary of the society, on his second visit to Germany, made a survey of Buddhist activities in that country and published his investigations in a report entitled Buddhism in Germany. The society in 1954 launched a £1 million fund under the patronage of Mr. Dudley Senanayake, the former Prime Minister, to collect funds for the permanent establishment of the Buddha Sasana in Germany, as Arahat Mahinda had done in Sri Lanka. The Board of Trustees of this trust fund comprise the following persons: Dudley Senanayake, former Prime Minister; H.H. Basnayake, QC, Attorney General, later Chief Justice; H.W. Amarasuriya, Proprietary Planter; H. Nelson Toisa, Dharmapriya Mahinda; Proctor S.C., and Asoka Weeraratna, Merchant. With growing public support, the society soon won the recognition and encouragement of the state, and the Million Rupee Fund was declared an approved charity by the government. Among the main benefactors who contributed to this fund, particular mention must be made of Dr. Walter Schmidt, a German Buddhist, who left a valuable legacy of 550,000 Deutschmarks to the society. In 1955, the government granted to the society an acre of vacant crown land in Bullers Road, Colombo, on a 99-year-old lease. In August 1956, the Honorable S.W.R.D. Bandaranayake, Prime Minister, declared open at a ceremonial public meeting amidst a large gathering the newly built headquarters and training center of the society at 417 Bullers Road, now Bauddha Lokamawata, Colombo 7, consisting of a two-story dormitory of 14 rooms, an assembly hall, office and library built at a cost of 125,000 rupees. 8 prominent Buddhist monks, led by the German monk, Venerable Jnanatiloka Mahatera, and including Venerable Balangoda Ananda Maitreya, Venerable Galle Anuruddha, Venerable Akuratie Amaravansa, Venerable Jnanaponika, a German, Venerable Kudavalle Vangissa, and Venerable Vappa, a German, were attached to the center. These monks offered their services to train German Buddhists and others in the study of Buddhist philosophy. Mr. Friedrich Möller, a teacher from Hamburg, who was the first German recruit of the society, arrived in the island in 1953. He completed his period of training and received ordination under the name of Bhikkhu Jnana Vimala. The society sponsored the first Buddhist mission to Germany, which commenced its journey from Miintale on Poson-Poya Day on June the 11th, 1957, with the blessings of the Mahasangha and the Buddhist public. It left the Colombo harbor by ship SS Orantes on June the 15th, 1957. The 3 monks in this historic mission comprised Venerable Soma, Venerable Keminda, and Venerable Vinita. They were all recruited from the Vajiraramaya temple, Bambalapitiya. One of the most significant achievements of the society was the purchase in 1957 of Das Buddhistische Haus, built by Dr. Paul Dahlke, a well-known German Buddhist scholar, around 1924. This Buddhist house, which is situated on a 6-acre block of land in a lovely Berlin suburb called Frohnau, was considered the center of German Buddhism during Dr. Dahlke's time. It was converted into a Buddhist Vihara by the society by providing residential facilities to Buddhist Dharmaduta monks drawn mainly from Sri Lanka. Since 1957, there has been a stream of Buddhist monks from Sri Lanka and other countries taking up residence in the Berlin Buddhist Vihara. Of these dedicated monks, special mention must be made of Venerable Aturugiriye Sri Jnana Vimala Mahatera, who served as the Viharadipati of the Berlin Vihara for a period of 15 years, 1966 to 1981. These monks teach the Buddha Dharma and give instructions on meditation to Germans and other Europeans seeking a philosophy that places emphasis on self-reliance, non-violence, and loving kindness to all living beings. Asoka Weeraratna, having created a base for Dharmaduta work in Germany, next turned his attention to the construction of the Nissarana Vanaya Hermitage at Meethirigala, which is nearly 500 acres in extent. And it constitutes Sri Lanka's biggest Buddhist meditation retreat. It became one of Sri Lanka's most respected meditation monasteries. Asoka equipped the monastery with all the facilities conducive to the meditative life, found an accomplished meditation master, Venerable Matara Sri Jnanarama Mahatera, to direct the meditation training. And then, his mission accomplished, Asoka himself entered the Buddhist order under the name Venerable Dhammanisanti Thera. Venerable Dhammanisanti, having spent nearly 27 years in robes, mostly as a forest monk, passed away on July the 2nd, 1999, at the age of 80 years. The Philatelic Bureau of the Department of Posts in Sri Lanka has issued a new postage stamp in the denomination of 4 rupees and 50 cents at a public meeting held in Colombo on September the 21st, 2002, to mark the 50th anniversary of the founding of the German Dharmaduta Society. This was a highlight of this function. This new postage stamp depicts on the cover the Berlin Buddhist Vihara. This is the first time in the history of the issue of stamps in Sri Lanka that a building in Germany, Das Buddhistische Haus, is the central feature in the design of a Sri Lankan postage stamp.
German Dharmaduta Society මේ පැමිණි සියලු දෙනාම ඊටාම මහා සංඝරත්නයේ ගෞරවයෙන් මේ සියලු දෙනාම ශාසනාලයෙන් යුතුව පිළිගන්නවා. ජර්මන් ධර්මදූත සංගමේ ධර්මදූතයන් වහන්සේලා ජර්මනියට යවා වසර 50ක් සම්පූර්ණ වෙන නිමිත්තගෙනයි මෙම උත්සවය පැවැත්වෙන්නේ. මේ කාර්යය තුලදී විශාල කාර්යභාරයක් බුද්ධ ශාසනය වෙනුවෙන් ජර්මන් ධම්මදූත සංගමයේ සිදු කරලා තියෙනවා. ඒ වගේම ශ්‍රී ලාංකික ස්වාමීන් වහන්සේලා German Berlin Frohnau විහාරයේදී විශාල ධම්මදූත මෙහෙයක් සිදු කරලා තියෙනවා. 1982 දී මට ජර්මන් විහාරයට බර්ලින් විහාරයට යාමට අවස්ථාව ලැබුණා. ඒ කාලය තුලදී මට දැක ගන්න ලැබුණා විශාල ජර්මන් පිරිසක් මෙම ආයතනයෙන් විශාල ප්‍රයෝජනයක් ලබා ගන්නා බව. අපි ඊටම සතුටු වෙනවා. ඒ වගේම අපි ඊටම කෘතඥ වෙනවා. ජර්මන් ධම්මදුත සංගමයට මෙවැනි උදාර සේවයක් සිදු කිරීම ගැන. ඒ සේවය තවදුරටත් සිදු කළ යුතු අතර යම් ආකාරයක ගැටලු සහගත පැටලී සහිත අවස්ථාවක් නම් ඒ සියල්ලෙන්ම ධර්ම ආයතනය නිදහස් කොට ආරක්ෂා කිරීම ජර්මන් ධම්මදූත සංගමේ වගකීමක්. එය ඉටු කළ හැක්කේ ජර්මන් ධර්මදූත සංගමයටයි.
Political relations do not stand isolated. They are not an end in itself. they need to be complemented by commercial, invested, and cultural activities. Culture embraces a country's spiritual and intellectual values. Cooperation and partnership in this domain have far-reaching effects. Buddhism is a source of inspiration for people worldwide. This is also true for my countrymen. Buddhism, as we know, was formally brought to Germany at the beginning of the last century and has since then persisted in my country. But Buddhism had naturally been made known in Europe much earlier, by the philosopher Schopenhauer, for example. Today we have impressive Buddhist activities in Germany, which in an important way are being nourished from Sri Lanka. Many German Buddhists regard Buddhism in Sri Lanka as their spiritual home. One eminent German scholar who successfully strove to strengthen Buddhism in my country was, as has been mentioned several times today, Dr. Paul Dahlke, whose name is held in high regard in Germany. He also built das Buddhistische Haus, the Buddhist house in Berlin, which was purchased by the German Dharmaduta Society in 1957. Today it is, and I quote, the key center in the dissemination, learning, and practice of Theravada Buddhism in Germany and other continental European countries, unquote, as Honorary Secretary Asoka Weeraratna formulates in one of his articles. The German Dharmaduta Society highly deserves to be mentioned for its meritorious work. I would like to congratulate the Society on the occasion of the 50th anniversary of its founding and wish it all the best for its future activities. Thank you once again for inviting us. It is a pleasure to be present on this auspicious occasion. Thank you very much.
I was only 2 years old when my uncle, Asoka Weeraratna, founded the German Dharmaduta Society in 1952 with the objectives of propagating Buddhism in Germany and other Western countries. In the initial years, much of the work of the society was done in an upstairs back room of our family shop, P.J. Weeraratna and Sons, at Maratana, where the office of the society was located. In 1956, the office was shifted to the newly built headquarters and monks training center at Buddha Lokamavata, number 417, Colombo 7.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today is a special day for me on two grounds. I was a witness of the proceedings of the inaugural meeting of Lanka Dharmaduta Society, which was held on the 21st September 1952, Colombo. I was then a boy of 15 years. September 21st happened to be my birthday too. Since the founding of the Lanka Dharmaduta Society, I could see the development of the society, which was later renamed as German Dharmaduta Society.
The monks, mainly from your country, living there, have inspired many German people who visited this place. Students using the big library, school children listening to the introduction of Buddhism, meditators following carefully and silently the instructions. All seekers for an alternative way of life, in search of the truth, of real happiness and inner peace. The Buddhist House has become a central place to go for Theravada Buddhism in Germany and Central Europe. Thanks to Sri Lanka, thanks to the German Dharmaduta Society, thanks to all of you.
I talk often to the board and the trustees, and I help as much as I can. But those of you who are here, who live in this country, unfortunately, since I travel a lot, the period I stay in this country is about 2 or 3 months. The rest of the time I'm on the way. Now you have something you can think of. Can you think of a way that you can help the German Dharmaduta Society to get back its premises that has been forcibly taken away by a group? This I appeal to you. By spoken word or whatever way you can, try to help them get them back what properly belongs to them. They don't have to come here to have their 50th anniversary. You know, it's quite a shame such a thing to be allowed to happen in this country. I hope you will contemplate on this and do something about it.